Good evening, flower pots. Hello, flower pots. It's your Auntie Nelly. New week, new Wednesday night, new tight time with Nelly, and a new hairdo. Who's loving the hairdo? I absolutely bloody love it. I wish I'd have done it bloody ages ago. So I had quite a lot cut off, as you know, 15 inches, and I had the bottom of it highlighted. And then this time I have had more hair cut off and some layers popped through, and I have had all the rest of it highlighted. So we're going lighter and we're going shorter the older we're getting, and I can run my fingers through it. It's absolutely lovely, in really good condition. I'm just delighted with it, and I can review lots of lovely hair things, hair products, hair accessories, lots of hair tools. So yeah, so your Auntie Nelly's got brand new hair. What do you all think? I'm absolutely loving it. So, because I'm worth it. So yeah, there you go. So I have got all the new gear, no idea, so I'm practicing. So yeah, so please ask me to review what you want for her, and we'll give it a shot. So there we go. Good evening, everybody. Evening, Connor George. Evening, Steve Freeman. Hello, Sam Charles. Hello, Kath Live. So hello, everybody, and welcome to Nighttime with Nelly. I hope you're all well. Wasn't going to come live tonight, but then I thought, I'm not live next Wednesday because I'm in that there ITV London with Flower Pot Corner, and I'm not live for 2 weeks after that because I'm off on my holidays with my boyfriend at Tenerife, first ever holiday together for a full week, so make or break apparently, people keep saying. Anyway, what were I going to say? So yeah, so I've done something to tendon in front of my knee, so I'm on very, very strong painkillers. So we're going to see how I get on. Good evening, Jan McPeak. How are you, my sweetheart? Here's Georgia Louise. She's joined. So yeah, who's loving Auntie Nelly's new hair? It's not new hair. It's actually my hair still. It's just been like thinned and cut and coloured. Give me a like, give me a love, give me a share. Good evening, everybody. Hello and welcome. If you do follow me on Instagram, you'll know all about the hair and the knee and the trip to Minor Injuries. Once again, massive thank you to Rosendale Minor Injuries for being very, very good with me and taking a look at me and sorting me out. Yeah, so what did I want to say? I don't know really, I don't know what I want to say. Had a brilliant day on Monday at the World Champion Gravy Wrestling. If you follow me on Instagram once again, you will have seen the full day. Hello, Janet Morgan. Diane Taylor, hello and good evening. So I think I've got enough watching. What happens is people write into the page, whether that be for Nighttime with Nelly or Sunday service or a product request or just the fact that they want to write into the page and telling me I'm a massive fat slag, whatever it may be. And then it goes to a little box on my little black phone and I read it out just now with you, so I've no idea what I'm going to read until I read it. And I always believe a problem shared is a problem solved. So without further ado, shall we start? I think we should. I think we absolutely should. Right, so dear Auntie Nelly, and don't forget, whoever writes into the page, that's fine, it's all anonymous, okay? There we go. So, let's go. Dear Auntie Nelly, I am a young homosexual man. Ooh. Recently, a friend of mine wanted to hook up. He claims to be straight though. Anyway, that's in brackets. He came over one night and I gave him oral sex. We were going to fuck, but didn't. Strong language and talk of a sexual nature throughout this, by the way, I forgot to say. Okay, so we were going to fuck, but we didn't. He was naked, lying on my bed, one side come and he'd come, and then he went to the bathroom to clean up. Then when I went to the bathroom, I heard him leave. I went back to my bedroom and there was a big shit mark in the middle of the bed. Okay, so since then he's asked me to hook up again. I haven't told him about the shit mark because I don't want to embarrass him, but I'm very unsure about it as I don't want to have to buy new bedding. Any advice? Right, so you've got a friend who reckons he's straight, but actually don't mind you sucking his cock. Likes coming round now and again and leaving shit stains. Why don't you hook up again? And why don't you go round to his? Leave a nice big shit stain on his bed, see what he fucking thinks about that. Okay, so it's not really the shit stain here that's the problem, I don't think. And I don't think it's the thing about buying new bedding, because you could always put a towel down or suck his cock while he stood up and you get down on your knees. You know what I mean? You don't have to do anything in a bed. Please don't do it in public, broad daylight, where there's people about. However, what I'm going to say is, if you want to hook up with him, then you can, but I don't think it's about the shit stain, is it? Even though that's quite comical. I think it's about the fact that he's supposed to be straight and he's not really being straight and he's messing you about. So I think what I would do is get to the bottom of why does he want to keep hooking up and what's actually going on. Is he questioning his sexuality? Is he just giving it a try and seeing if he likes it? But yes, certainly if you do want to if you do want to hook up again, then I'd certainly suggest going to his house on this occasion. Don't really see the problem here, okay? So, and can I just say that shit stains and piss stains and blood stains, it's all part of a human being, it's all part of our DNA makeup, and if we're doing things like that, chances are that a little bit of spillage, a little bit of seepage, a little bit of leakage is going to happen from time to time. Okie dokie. Dear Auntie Nelly, anonymous please, always anonymous. I've been married to my husband for a few years and I love him. Oh, it's a bit aggressive this, you know why? Because it's all in capitals. We struggle with sexy time as he always thinks he's letting me down. His previous partner made very nasty, sometimes very hurtful comments that he's taken to heart, saying he has a small dick, so he could never get hard. He tells me this is why he can't perform sometimes. Sex when we first got together was great. Now nothing. I tried talking to him, but the excuse he gives is he hates letting me down and telling me that she's in his head. Okay, so when you did get together, there wasn't really much of a problem. You got a hard on, you obviously had great sex, then you ended up getting married. So these feelings of inadequacy, or you're not right good at sex, or have I really got a small cock, have crept in again. So it sounds to me like it could do with a little bit of, I don't know, sort of like therapy. If what you're telling him is, listen Flower, it don't matter about the size of your cock, it matters what you do with it, it's not enough, and the fact that you want him to be intimate with him should tell him that you want to be intimate, therefore he must be good at what he's doing. You know, that if that's not good enough, then maybe sexual therapy, sexual counselling, going and seeing a doctor and getting a referral. Some fantastic sexual therapists out there. And maybe every now and again we get those little things, those creepy voices in our head that tell us we're not good enough, that tell us that you know, things are not quite right. Might be a little bit of depression or anxiety, or he's not feeling quite tickety-boo. So he definitely needs to sort that out, because if not, it's going to continue. So as you're telling him, as his wife, his partner, his lover, that he is enough for you, regardless of the size of his dick or regardless of this, that and the other, and it's still not good enough, then absolutely I would seek help with a therapist, absolutely, and sooner rather than later, because the longer you leave this, the more insecure he's going to feel. It's going to push you apart as husband and wife. One of you may look elsewhere in order for him to get his ego fed, or in order for you to get your needs satisfied. So certainly sort it sooner rather than later. Oh, there we go. Who's watching me from where? Nelly, you're looking really good lately. Thank you, that's very kind. You look really nice, your hair's lovely. Thanks, I love it too. Sally Shaw's watching, good evening. Mrs. Shaw, how are you? Debbie Morgan gives me a little bit of a thumbs up. And Tracy Harris says, you look amazing. I've just took an antihistamine downstairs. I just said to my boyfriend, I said, I don't know whether I've got a cold coming, but I've got a bit of a tickle going on. Anyway. Where am I now? Fuck it up. Hi Auntie Nelly. I am a big girl and can't get a boyfriend. As men always say, I'm too fat to have as a girlfriend. What can I do? That's it. Now, your Auntie Nelly don't really like war and peace, so if you can condense the message as to what's the problem, what shall we do about it, but just a line that says, can't get a boyfriend because people sound too fat, it's not good enough, sweetheart. I don't know who's told you that, but it's not true, okay? People come in all shapes and sizes, in all kinds of different cultures, colours, creeds, with different opinions, different personalities. I'm now a brunette from being a raven-haired beauty. Regardless of size 10, size 28, whether you're bald or whether you've got a beard or whether you've got a massive cock or a little small fidgety one. You will be somebody's cup of tea. Somebody out there will love you for you. There is somebody for everybody. You just haven't found them. And the fact that somebody said you're too fat to have as a girlfriend, you won't want them as a boyfriend anyway. So maybe you're looking in the wrong places, or maybe you're believing in what small-minded people say. So I think you need to sort of widen your circle in order to find more like-minded people. People who are not so shallow, okay? And to be honest with you, if they're thinking you're too fat, I'd probably say that they probably haven't got the right equipment for you anyway. Simple as that. So I don't want you to think for one moment that you're too fat for anything, okay? The only time you should ever feel like you're the word fat is if you feel yourself that your health is declining and you need to do something about it. But certainly don't do anything about it in order just to get a boyfriend, or to think that that's the only reason that, you know, that you could get a boyfriend. The only time you're going to win at anything like that is when you do it for you. Okay, sweetheart. So no, I don't agree with that. And should you have any more problems, feel free to send them to me. Yeah, there we go. So moving on. Okie dokie. Dear Auntie Nelly, me and my partner have been together for 6 years. Congratulations. We are very happy, although my sex drive is a lot higher than his. But that's not the only problem. I only want one problem. Don't try and squeeze 2 or 3 in. You selfish, bloody, greedy little flower pot. Now then, okay, but that's not the only problem. Okie dokie. When we have sex, he is good at it, but he goes so quickly it puts me off sometimes. I don't get anything out of it. We have tried doing stuff other than sex, but oh, I got hiccups now because I drank that water too quick. Oh, shout out, says Lucy Wheatley. And Frock Stock says, I love you, Nelly, I love you too. Hello there, Tracy Harris in Scotland. Right, so we have tried doing other stuff than sex, but I'm looking for advice now to stop him going so quick. It never was like this at the start of the relationship. Okay, so his sex drive is not as high as yours, and then when you are having sex, he's going a bit quick. Is he like trying to like get it over and done with because he can't be right arse with it and thinking, if I do it right quick, come, get off, we've done it, we don't have to talk about it. When we have got different sex drives to our partner, it's finding that compromise, okay? So if one's a night owl and one's a morning owl, and you need to find a time early evening where before she's fallen asleep or he's fallen asleep and before he's, you know, on his Xbox or whatever it may be. So you need to find a compromise. So, you know, when he is actually on top of you and he's going fucking hell for leather, you want to be saying, listen, flower, stop, whoa, stop, whoa. All that fucking chafing, I'm going to end up fucking setting on fire. It's the perfect fucking environment here for a bushfire because I'm not even wet. You need to be telling him, that that's not for you. Stop, I don't like it, it's not working. And if that's the only sex he can give you, then you really do need to go back to basics. Now, you said things like, we've tried doing other stuff. And I think maybe that's what we need to go back to sometimes, the drawing board. What was it that got you together in the first place? What is it that you fancy about each other? What is it that turns you on about that person? Is it their eyes, the smile, the lovely teeth, the tight little bottom? What is it? Please, 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 go out for a meal, go to the pictures, go bowling, do something as a couple. Put the fun back in your relationship. Stop dating again. Do things like that. Be very tactile, caressing, kissing, holding hands. And then when sex does happen, maybe you take control. So maybe say, whoa, shut the front door. We're not having that. Get him off and you get on and you ride him and you show him how you like it. Maybe he's not got a lot of confidence. Maybe he's lost that bit of confidence. Maybe he thinks, well, I can't be arsed with this. You do it and don't know how to tell you. So there's lots of different ways that we can get our partner seems to be on a different page to you. So there's plenty of ways to get back on the same page. Okay, lots of people saying I look like Super Nanny now. Yeah, I know, lovely Jo Frost. I don't know what she'd think about that, to be quite honest, but I'm absolutely fucking delighted. I mean, what a magician is my fucking hairdresser. I've gone in and I've said I'll either have Jennifer Lopez or Kim Kardashian, and I've come out as fucking Super Nanny. Fucking magic. Anyway, moving on. Okie dokie. So, hey Auntie Nelly, I mean, when somebody is on top of you though and they're going really quick, I mean, you could just like say they put bin out, or without your mum on phone. That'd stop them during vinegar stroke, wouldn't it? Auntie Nelly, I absolutely love the advice you give. Thank you. So I need the best advice and I've come to you. I've been really close to a guy for a few years and what? I've been really close to a guy for a few years and we're both in relationships with other people. But now we're both single. So they've been in relationships, now they're both single. Right, okay. I was with my ex for 2 years, but this guy was with his ex for 5 years and they got 2 kids. We both right like each other, but I feel guilty about it because they broke up only recently. I don't know how long I should give him to make sure I'm not just a rebound, and I don't want to step on his ex's toes. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. Right, so we've gone a little bit round the houses, up and down back alley, over a few wheelie bins and got to the front door. Fuck a duck. The only thing I'd say there is, if you feel like you're stepping on someone's ex's toes, then your gut is telling you that that relationship's not over. It's not over. If you feel that you're in the way or things are just not quite right, that's your gut saying to you, back off a bit, flower. Things there are just not quite done. Okay. So I don't think we should be going near anybody, regardless of how long they've been out of a relationship, until we know they're definitely ready. So your gut, your red flag alert is saying to you, it's not the right time. He's only just come out of his relationship. There might still be things going on there with his ex. Okay. So that is enough for you to go, yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah, you're absolutely fucking right. I'll steer clear of that one. Yeah. End of chat, and that's that. Because you know that there's something just not quite tickety-boo, or you wouldn't be writing into me, and that's the best advice I'd give you. When you no longer feel like the ex is so transparent, then it's the right time to have a relationship for both of you. Okay. But at the moment, while his ex is still in the picture, he's got all these kids and, you know, you feel like you might be stepping on toes, then don't be stepping on no toes and go elsewhere and have a relationship with somebody if you're ready for a relationship right now, who's ready for one with you, because it doesn't sound to me like he is. Okay? And that is best advice, really. So, yeah, it's not really about stepping on people's toes, is it? It's just about having a relationship when it's ready, when it's the right time for everybody. So, there you go. Moving on. What have I done here now? Oh, I've locked it. Here we go. Here we go. And how long do you give somebody who's just come out of a relationship before they start another relationship? Well, it depends. I mean, it's different for everybody, isn't it? It's different. I could quit my boyfriend tomorrow and then go out with somebody a week after just because I right like him and it's the right one, or I could like quit him and then just be on my own for 3 years. There's never a right time, wrong time. It's like grieving. It affects people in different ways. You'll know yourself when you're ready, and he'll know himself. And that's it, really. There isn't a right time, I think, is what I'm trying to fucking say. Terry Peavor, Chief, good evening. Did you have a good birthday? Happiest of birthdays, Terry Peavor. Okay. So, for night time with Nelly. I have been with my husband for 7 years and married for 4 of those. Oh no, what have I done now? Oh, I've scrolled too far and lost it. The fuck am I doing here? He says he is bored and wants excitement and I need to do better oral sex. Oh, I've just graduated and got a bachelor's in accounting and do 50 hours plus a week. I get home and do the regular chores. I have watched porn with him and such and such to be better at oral, but my jaw becomes so sore. What do I do? Right, so once again we've gone down back street, down fucking bypass, up motorway, up mountains and back. This woman here is saying, I'm an accountant, I work 50 hours a fucking week, I do all housework, and he wants me to suck his cock for fucking 7 hours a night. That ain't gonna happen, okay, because it's not reality. If he's bored and he wants more excitement, what the fuck's he doing about it? Because just by you dropping T&E flour and giving yourself jaw ache and pretending we haven't got a gag reflex, it's not going to put excitement back in your marriage. He's saying, I'm bored. So there's got to be other things you need to be doing in your marriage. And sucking on his cock, sweetheart, well, you can only suck for so fucking much, then you get jaw ache, okay? I think there's a lot more to it than that. So like you say, you've been married for 4, together for 7. I think it's a 7-year itch, okay? So first couple of the evening, kitchen table. So I think you need to unstitch everything that's going on at the moment and make a new canvas, a nice blank canvas, and maybe go on holiday, start dating each other again, sending love notes, sexting, doing what it is that puts that spark back into that marriage should you both want to. But him saying I'm bored and you need to suck my cock isn't really going to do it, darling, okay? So hashtag kitchen table, and I hope to God you get that sorted. But just believe me, if he's bored, chances are you're bored, so don't be afraid of telling him what it is that sparks it up a bit, Nelly rapper, Nelly B's in the house. What it is that does it for you. So if you're working 50 hours a week and he's at home and then you're having to come home and do the housework, cook the dinner, maybe you could do a little bit of something. So it's about 50-50 give and take, okay? Yeah, so, and I think sometimes as well we forget, don't we? We actually forget that, you know, we become so habitual that we forget our own needs, and we forget, certainly because we're forgetting our own needs, we forget our partner has needs as well. So I think sometimes it is about once a week or once a fortnight or once a month, just having that one night, just that one night where it's just you two, having a few drinks, putting some music on, playing a stupid game or something. Just do something that doesn't involve your mobile phones or anybody knocking on the door or anything to do with work, or just you two. Like when you first meet and it's a date, you don't start talking about Tesco shop and your electric bill and what you're doing then and what you're buying your mum for Christmas or whatever it is. Just go back to basics, and I think sometimes that's all you ever really need, just to put that little bit of freshness back in the relationship. Okie dokie. Dear Auntie Nelly, recently my boyfriend has been very protective over his phone. Oh, these telephones. For example, when it rings, he says he doesn't know the number. For example, oh no, he doesn't know the number. For example, when it rings, right, okay, so he doesn't know the number. Okay, and he doesn't answer it, but it rings like 30 times in a row. I've seen a name attached to said number, and I've recently discovered a secret Facebook account he uses. I don't know how to approach this with him. Help, please. Well, the fact that you're questioning it, right, you've got a bit of a problem, haven't you? So the fact that you're saying, why aren't you answering your phone? I don't know number. I don't answer numbers that I don't know. But if it's ringing and ringing, it must be important. Please ring it. Please ring it. No, I won't ring it, whatever. A lot of people are commenting on my tan. It's actually a bronzer, the Wonder 2 bronzer. I'm going to do a review on it because I'm trialing it, because it's supposed to make you like look flawless, and anyway, so yeah, it's the Wonder 2 bronzer. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, if we're questioning why our partners are getting any numbers on the phone that we don't recognise, we're asking questions in our head without speaking to that person, there's a little bit of a trust issue here. And why is there a trust issue? Have they done anything in the past in order to warrant you not being quite sure and trusting them? Do you think there's something going on now you've found this Facebook account? And at the end of the day, communication is key, trust is key for any relationship, any couple. Ask him outright and say, listen, I don't want to fall out with you, I love you, you're my boyfriend, whatever. I just want to say, these fucking numbers on your phone coming up all the time, you never answer your phone. What do you think? And now I've found you've got a bloody fake Facebook. What the fuck's going on? Come on, tell me. Say it like that. Just don't put him on the spot in the sense of where You're saying, I know you're seeing somebody else, I know you're cheating, because you haven't got proof, facts or evidence. It's just a little niggling. And the more you think about it, you're going to have this fantasy woman in your head, and you're going to believe he's getting married to her and he's got a secret family. You need to just tell him what your thoughts are, because when we're feeling a little bit down, a little bit insecure, we're not sure, we just need to voice that opinion and tell them. So be honest with him and see what his response is then, see what his reaction is then. And what I will say to anybody, male or female, always trust your gut. If you are questioning, okay, if you are questioning, there's a reason why you're questioning. If you're looking, there's a reason why you're looking. You're expecting, okay. So I think there's a little bit more to this than what the lady's telling me. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and say he's cheating. I'm not going to say that because that's unfair, because we don't know. But, you know, it could even be, I don't know, a debt company ringing, and, you know, and he doesn't want you to know that he owes money or anything. It could be anything. So before we jump on, you're cheating, you're having an affair, we need to get the full story, okay? Okie dokie. Dear Auntie Nelly, I've been with my partner for 5 years and she stopped touching me. The only time she does touch me is when we're with friends. She's really nice and really tactile. But behind closed doors, nothing. When I'm working, I come home, clean the house, cook the food, and most of the time she would be in bed. Not like she's tired, she sleeps a lot. But then when I try to do anything, she says, don't touch me. I've asked her if she still wants to be with me, and she says yes. But I think she doesn't. I'm tired of being rejected and having to ask for cuddles or sex. And I don't get any of those. She doesn't make any effort. I know a lot of men would cheat, but if you love someone, you try and make it work. And that's what I've been doing. What should I do now? I'm quite concerned about the fact that your partner's sleeping all day and sleeps a lot. I don't know why your partner isn't working. I'm not sure at all. But what I would say is your partner, have they got anxiety? Have they got depression? Have they got a chronic illness? It sounds very one-sided, this, when you write in, which is absolutely fine because it's your problem, but you're actually saying my partner is showing no interest in me. They're not touching me, they're not hugging me, they're not kissing me. When we're out and about in public, yeah, she'll give me a touch on the arm, a kiss on the cheek, but then when we get home, nothing again, and she's spending her life sleeping. Have you spoke to your partner and said, listen, sweetheart, I absolutely adore you. The reason I say, oh, please, will you touch me, is because I want you to touch me. I want you to want me. I love you and I want you. Let's get this sorted. I would certainly try and advise a visit to the GP. Certainly, if she can't get out of bed, she's depressed, she's anxiety, whatever it may be, I would certainly get the GP to either come to the house or a telephone consultation. But yes, I look like Joe Frost, yes. Shock horror. That's all everybody keeps saying, Michelle May. I look like Soap Banana. And I'm delighted with that, not a problem. So yeah, so what I would say there is, you know, sometimes when our partners are not being as affectionate, there may be psychological or physical reasons, and we need to support people doing that, not just our partners. But the fact that she's showing a little bit of tactile behaviour in front of people says that she wants things to appear to be good. So maybe she's hiding a lot. She's hiding a lot in public. She's certainly hiding from you at home. So I think I'd go very carefully with this. Be very sensitive with your partner and try and sort out what it is, okay? And I think you'll find out that there may be a little bit of depression, a little bit of anxiety, and maybe a chronic illness that you're not quite sure of, okay? So there we go. I hope that's answered your problem. Good evening, Mr. Luke Taylor's just joined as Karen King. Give me a like, give me a love, give me a share. Sharon Ripley, good evening everybody. Are you all watching me? My gorgeous boyfriend is downstairs. I don't know whether he's watching me or not. And he's downstairs with Hartley and Scylla. I don't know what they're watching on TV, but they're all downstairs. Ryan says, I'm from Indonesia. Good evening, Ryan in Indonesia, if it is evening. I'm not sure if it's evening there or not. Dear Auntie Nelly, I'm in a bit of a situation. I'm always in one of them. It's regarding my friend's husband. I'm a straight 22-year-old lad, and he's old enough to be my dad. But he keeps asking me for sexual favours and to do a threesome with him and his wife and my friend. I've told him that's not going to happen and I've blocked him, but he just finds new ways to contact me. Please help. That's like a bit of a sexual predator. I mean, no means no, and what part of no does this older lad not understand? I mean, you're straight and he's asking you for sexual favours, but he's also asking for threesomes with his wife for you and your mate. I've said no, Flower, and if you carry on, I'm going to have to report you for harassment, because no means fucking no, regardless of age or gender or culture. When somebody says no, it's a no. Even if it's a bit of a laugh and a joke and then it's wearing a bit thin and like it's just crossing that line, no means no, okay? Hello, Laura in Idaho. Scratch my head like I've got fucking nits then. Hello, Laura in Idaho. Yeah, I'm not really liking this message, so I would definitely now put your foot down and say, listen, I've said no. If you was to continue with this, I'll have to report you. I will go to the authorities and report you for harassment. End of fucking chat. It's as simple as that. It really is as simple as that. So I think I will actually review the Wonder 2 bronzer, because I think it's like quite nice, do you? I think it is quite nice. I've had a spot here today, look at that. Nothing out there today. Really big spot, and it is well sore. Anyway, I've blocked him and now he's finding new ways to contact. What's he doing? Fucking contacting your fucking Amazon? Fucking weirdo. Hi, Auntie Nelly, can you please read this out on Night Time with Nelly? I can, yeah. I've been with my partner for nearly 5 years and with a little boy together. For the past 2 months, I've not been interested sexually and I'm not physically attracted to him anymore. What can I do? I'll work. 5 years, little lad. Don't fancy him no more. I think the fact that you don't fancy your partner anymore is probably why you don't want to have sex with him, because I don't want to have sex with people I don't fancy, so I don't think there's anything actually wrong with you physically. Psychologically, you've gone off your partner. Is there a way that you can start doing romantic meals, him sending you flowers, you maybe getting him his favourite aftershave? You know, sometimes when we're in a relationship, we've been in it a while, we no longer brush our teeth before we get in bed. We leave the bathroom door open so they can see you taking a shit. We don't care if our pyjamas on are inside out to fucking back to front. We put our big comfy period knickers on. We don't do things that we would have done at the very beginning of the relationship, such as jump out of bed at 5 to 7, put a full face of makeup on, jump back in and pretend that's how we wake up. You know, there's a lot of things that go on in a relationship, become habitual, become too comfortable. And we just think, well, we're married, so it doesn't matter. Well, it does fucking matter. We've got to keep putting the effort in, and it is effort. It is fucking effort. But that's what we've got to do in order to still find each other attractive. And it's not all about looks, it's about the way we speak to each other, our behaviour towards each other, the little things that we do for each other. But sometimes, you know, we lose that little bit of an effort. And you say you've got a small child, maybe you're not feeling very sexy, maybe your husband's not helping you out very much. The things that you thought were really cute about him when you first got with him, like, isn't it funny how he does that little giggle? And now you're thinking, if he fucking giggles like that again, I'm going to fucking smash his face against a brick wall. You know, so we do. Things change in relationships, so it's about keeping things fresh, keeping things current, and really, really not forgetting that we still have to sort of work together in order to still fancy each other, okay? So I hope that helps you. And if it isn't any of that, then you need to be honest with him and you need to tell him that he no longer paddles your canoe for you. And it is what it is. If you're still finding other people attractive, just not him, then it's not you, in the sense of where you're not going through postnatal depression, you're not anxiety, you're not depressed, you're not losing your libido. You know, you need to question all these things. If you say to me, I don't fancy anybody, then there's different things to look at. But, you know, sometimes we really just don't fancy our partners anymore, and it really is what it is. So I hope that's helped you. I'm on very, very strong painkillers. And whilst I'm actually answering these dear Auntie Nellies, I have absolutely no idea halfway through what I'm actually fucking talking about. So I have no idea what I'm doing, and I think I've locked my phone that many times it won't open. Oh no, it's here now. Right. Auntie Nelly, I'm 22 and my husband's 28. We got married last year and I'm a very sexual person. It was up to me, we'd have sex every day. Fucking hell. Oof, think of your bedding. But is he okay with only having sex once or twice? But he's okay once or twice. It bothers me sometimes because I want more. I really don't know what to do and he just doesn't satisfy me. Please give me advice, I don't know what to do. You're 22, he's 28, he's happy with it twice a week, you're on about 7 times a fucking week. I think you need some sex toys, sweetheart. I really do, because twice a week, I think that's great. That's fine. 7 times a week, oh, you're going to rub it fucking raw. Yeah, I certainly think that at the moment you've got this big libido and it's brilliant. Get some sex toys, certainly. Your husband doesn't have to do penetrative sex every night. I think some people get confused with that. He could maybe use a tongue or a finger or his fist. But yeah, certainly get some battery operated friends for yourself when you're feeling that way and he's not. And I'm sure as your marriage goes on and you increase a little bit in age, things will certainly meet in the middle. Good evening, Kate Oakley. So yeah, so I think a few sex toys there wouldn't go amiss. But yes, 7 times, 7 every day sex, every day. Ooh. I haven't got enough fucking lube for that, mate, I'll be honest with you. Oh, and there's only so many times you can run out of lube and tell him to fucking spit on it. Do you know what I mean? Not attractive. Hi, Auntie Nelly. I've been on my own for about 10 years and just started seeing a great man who has been on his own 10 years too. We don't get much time together because of work, but it's great when we are together. The sex is great, but so far I can't actually come, but I can when I'm on my own. Can you give me any advice, as he is a great lover? Well, he's not that fucking good, is he, if he's not ringing your bastard bell? Right, okay, so you can actually, you've been on your own 10 years and I have a very, very sort of sneaky feeling I know what's here. So you've been on your own 10 years, you've been doing lots of masturbating, sex toys, you've got with somebody now, you're having sexual penetration with a real man and you're not able to orgasm. Sometimes when we're a lady of a certain age and we've been on our own for a certain length of time and we're using plastic battery operated phallic objects, we can become desensitised, okay? Our clitoris can become desensitised, okay? So I think what we need to do is back off with the plastic, put it away in a box, okay? Labelled not for now. And labelled actually for your best friend in case there's ever a fire out like that or you die. Your best friend needs to know where your sex toys are to come in and fucking move them before your mum comes round and does clear up. Anyway, that's a different show. But yeah, I think what we need to do is go back to basics, okay? So lots of foreplay in order to sort of like waken your body up to a touch again, okay? To an actual man's touch, other than just... Okay, so I think that's what you need to do. So you need to do lots and lots of foreplay and get him to explore your body with his tongue, his fingers. You explore his body with your tongue, your fingers, whatever it may be. And I think you'll find once you start bringing all that sensuality back into your relationship together, I think you'll find your sex life will go from strength to strength and the bells will be ringing, eyes will be rolling in the back of the head, you'll see stars and it'll be fucking brilliant. And if he is that good of a lover, he'll make you squirt. And on that note, that's been tonight's night time with Nelly. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. You all know now I'm going to lay down on bed and read through all your comments, so let me know if you've liked it, loved it, shared it and where you're watching me from. And I will see you all soon, flower pots, with either a new review or a Sunday service. Take care, good night, God bless, keep misbehaving and keep writing in to the page. Good night.